Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Mob Psycho 300, episode 9, Mob 1, Moving. Last time we had one of the most traumatic things that I've seen in an anime. Not really. That's actually not even close to true. But it was very trippy and crazy. And hopefully none of the characters have to go through that as we go forward. Let's see what happens this time. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's go. Check out Patreon to get uncut reactions.
I forgot, because we watched the preview last time. It says that she transferred schools. She's transferring.
How nice.
That's sad. He dreams about them just hanging out as kids. Did you go somewhere during break? They asked to that guy.
Did he not know that?
I think this is the first announcement of it. Weird for a teacher in a different class to say that, though. No.
Did we know about that? We did, I thought.
What, that she was leaving?
Yeah.
From the preview last episode.
Somehow I thought we learned that earlier.
Oh,
And everybody's thinking the same thing about somebody. Oh, about her.
Everyone loves her.
Talking about her.
Asking for help. I always forget that these guys are the same, like, in the middle school, too. We're all just too in the gym too often. We've never had girlfriends.
Shiroti poison. Made of poison?
They were just in there the whole time. Oh.
テレパシーで女心を読めばモテモテ言ってたから倉田部長に女心の何がわかるんだよおいお前らいい加減にしろよ告白ってモブ君今回は本気の本気なのはい
Not like the other times where you thought you were serious about it. I'll keep the rest of what I want to say to myself.
I wonder if it'll work.
I don't know.
I wonder if, because she has been expressing some more interest these days, right?
It's hard to say.
She's showing that she's not as shallow as she first seemed.
Oh my god. Should just go down the list. No, no, no.
What's your plan, sir? What about that other girl? From
they were just friends.
From like the first episode?
Yeah.
She was like falling in love with him and shit.
No, they were just hanging out.
She seemed really nice.
じゃあもう今日はやめとこうかな。しょうがない。また今度にしておこう。
校舎裏にいるよ。
校舎裏になんでそんなと。
ここでモブ君が
Rejecting people.
告白しまくってるわよ。工場の流れ作業みたいな感じで大量生産中だから流れに逃れてモブ君も振られるよ。
You'll get caught in the crossfire.
目里さん、僕髪切った方がいいと思いますか？
はい。なんで髪？
人ってどういう男がいいんですか？
筋トレから一歩進んだのね。私的なこと。同級生の礼儀は大事よ。あと必要なのは器の広さ。悩みを聞いてくれる。何を相談してもいいと思わせる。そんな大きな受け皿がノブ君にあれば受け止めることもできるかもね。
つぼみちゃんを受け止める？
うん。ほとんどの男子が見た目だけで好きになってるみたい。彼女きっと本性を隠してる。その正体を褒められるかどうか。私には高根さんのどこが全然わからないんだけどね。だって誰でもなんだもの。他人に興味がないのよ、きっと。
なんでそんなことがわかるの？
普段の様子を見てればわかるわ。っていう君もたまには他人を別の角度から見ることを覚えた方がいいわよ。ねえモブ君、彼女のどこがいいの？
This is probably a valid question to
Why
be
is
asking.
Misato just always so, like, wise?
Yeah.
困るよモブ君。職場に青春を持ち込まれちゃう。中学生の見た目で恋して当たり前だろ。自分だけは違うと信じたいのはわかるが、結局男って生き物なんだよ。なあ芹沢。
いや俺学校に行ってなかったんでわかんないですね。
言っただろ。
いやいないですね。
一度もそのとこあるんだよな。いやいやマジで言ってんの？
で羨ましいな。誰に何を言われてもが変わらないんだったらその気持ちは本気だってことだよね。じゃあ理由にできなくてもいいんじゃないかな。
Sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure.
重要なじゃなく本当に彼女を好きかどうかだ。不安ならその点について今一度自分の胸の内を明かしてみよう。聞いてやる。僕がどうしてこんなにつぼみちゃんのことが気になるのか。
トンネル作ろう、トンネル。
うん。ほら見て、つぼみちゃんにしか見せないよ。
それ飽きた。
え？自分でもよくわからない。好きだ。つぼみちゃんのことが昔から。じゃあ何も悩む。当たって砕けろだ。でも告白するときなんて言ったらいいんでしょうか。そりゃな。何よりもまず清潔感だな。
Oh, God, don't listen to anything that he says, even if he's saying the right thing.
He's giving really general, normal advice.
I know, but I feel like he could add something in there.
そうそう。
勧誘してる。
以上。
That's what I mean. He's giving the most basic advice. He's literally reading it off of a form. I don't know how he found that on his flip phone, but
That's his lock screen.
just be yourself. Show your true self. Yeah. I feel like that's really generic advice, but I honestly feel like that's the only thing that'll get through to her, given the kind of person that she is. I feel like if there's even an ounce of a shred of fakeness, then it's nothing's ever gonna
Yeah.
work.
レーゲンさん。
決めろよ。マム。
Oh no.
No. He could. What if he just like powered up and got his hair all like cool?
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't trust this guy's fucking fashion advice. This
Oh,
weirdo.
I found the perfect shirt for you.
This fucking hipster.
彼女へのプレゼントとか何か考えてるの？思いつきもしなかった。
Oh God! Please don't pick out whatever he wants you to give to her.
僕はいつも告白される側だけど、手紙とか手作りちょっと嬉しかったから。
Well, those are okay. Those are okay things.
手作り。ダメだ。僕にはおにぎりしか。入山君の場合、ベタだけど花束でも面白いんじゃないかな。きっと悪い気はしない。花束か。ま、勝負服のコーディネートは任せて。
No.
いや、服 買うお金ないから今回は遠慮ありがとう。
Good choice.
Very wise choice.
高根さんの引っ越しあったな。確か高根さん好きな人がいるって言ってたし。
好きな相手は塾で会う他校の子なんですけど。
Oh yeah, but that was a lie.
相手もあなたが気になっているの。告白すれば十中八九うまくいくはずです。終わった。きっと僕のことを僕より心配してくれてるんだ。なんだろう、逆に気持ちが落ち着いてくる。ありがとうリツ。目を張っていくよ。兄さん、あまり気を落とさないでね。
Does it just say every morning milk?
All right, Mob. Get it together, my friend. Hey!
Getting scared.
Let's go to the park.
もしもし、お久しぶりです、おばさん。茂雄です。言いますか。はい、お願いします。
Oh God, here we go.
もしもし、みつみちゃん。ごめん、急に。家の電話番号しか知らなんか、あれなんだってね。なんか、引っ越すって、なんだ。
This is sketchy. He's like in the dark. I don't trust it. There's something weird.
I know, I feel like
There's something weird happening.
電話じゃちょっと、もしよければ明日の放課後さ。いや、学校じゃない方がいい。家近いし、久しぶりに公園でどうかな。昔よく遊んだよね。僕の様子がおかしい。そう、声出てないよ。気のせい。いや、大丈夫。
Now it's like overexposed and bright, but not in a good way.
it's just because he's stressed out. But I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't know.
See, something's off. Like, I don't know if they were just selling like the stress of what he's going through, or if
setting up
it's
for something
ominous
else, or like
foreshadowing.
she
of
goes
some
to the
kind.
park and then she's like getting attacked or something. I don't think you want any of her friends. They all seem kind of shitty.
By the way, I love the line down the middle of the hallway floor, so that people know which side to fucking walk on. It's so good.
That was actually one really good thing about COVID, when like malls and stuff put that in, like go this way on this side and this way on this side, and then you don't get trapped behind people.
気持ちを抱え込まなくなったかも。
This is giving me the same vibes as the last episode with the aliens, where it's just like too normal and too wholesome.
It's more giving me the vibe of like when he came home and everybody was dead.
Yeah.
Or there were all those, his family was burning.
Yeah, when it's like
I'm having similar
where
things where it's just like everything
he's so
seems kind
focused
of
on like one thing that then something else happens like sneakily when he's not paying attention.
Let's go and get some flowers.
1000円分ってこんなに小さいんだ。
It's nice.
ないよね。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, hey.
Oh, he's gonna give him like a really big one. Whoa!
Deluxe.
確か。それと交換しよう。
That's really nice, but honestly, I think the other one's better. The little one.
That's very nice of him to do, though.
That is really
With
nice.
roses too. Oh yeah, this animation, you know, like whenever it gets like that.
ありがとう。
Something's up here.
I just feel like I can't trust it with this. Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, Mob. That's not what I would have done, but
Oh. Well, I guess
but it
that's
had a
less
mouse
suspicious
in its
anymore.
mouth. Like,
I
what's
know.
the metaphor there?
Go to this kid. Gonna get hit. Oh my god. Oh my
Mom.
god.
Mob!
Oh my god.
He didn't use his powers? The whole thing's crushed.
I don't know how that works because he's been like completely destroyed in
But he didn't
fights,
use
but
his
he wasn't
powers.
using any of his abilities. So I think he's just a normal like. I don't think he had any like additional protection.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, when that would happen before, he never bled. He got scuffed up and fucked up, but he never bled like that. There's never been a point where he's like lying in a pool of his blood. But then you have to get meta with like Japanese censorship and TV and shit. Would they show a bleeding child's head wound?
Well, I mean, they just did.
Unless like that means that in order to get permission to show that he's not dead or like permanently fucked up, it's like part of the story, so they got permission to show this like
I hope
blood.
he's okay. I think he'll be okay. But oh my god, imagine if he's like in a coma.
That's exactly what I thought too.
And then he's just like trapped.
I think that he's gonna be in a coma, and maybe the triple question mark % thing that's like in him or a part of him, if that is a separate entity, maybe he'll come to terms with that in this, and he'll end up like getting out of it after he heals.
Or he'll wake
or
up with
something.
no powers or something.
Yeah, he might wake up with no powers.
That would be kind of crazy if he got hit by a car and then like to get out of it, and then like that's how the show ends. Is he's just a normal guy, kind of like he always wanted and was always preparing for. Because like that's kind of his whole thing of like, oh, I have these powers, but I want to like not use them or whatever, and I, you know.
Yeah, I knew there was something with that with the mouse, like something about like.
Well, and he and like that kid, like they just show this kid, and that's just
Well, the
so
kid, no, but I
absurd.
mean, like, yeah, obviously that, like, that's the obvious thing, but there was something about like how it's a black cat. First of all, bad luck right there. Black cat crosses his path, and then it has a mouse in its mouth, and it almost gets hit, but he stops the car. But the mouse is still getting like carried off. So like he saved one thing, but there's still like the tragedy there. I don't know. I don't know how to parse that out exactly, but it's just a specific thing that not only did he just save a cat before that, but he saved a cat with a kill in its mouth. I don't know what that, I don't know how to like separate that or anything, but oh my God, man. I love how they set it up. Because it had that same vibe of like he's going in the darkness, and then he was like retreating in the darkness, and he's like going up the stairs and down the hall and all through all these doorways. It's always viewed from like low around the corner or right behind him with like his bright
really
bright
clean
room.
Animation of him walking down the
Whenever you
street.
see the walking animation like that in shows, it's instant thing.
Something's about to go down.
We didn't watch the trailers. But I remember him. I clicked on the trailer at one point, and I think skipped through it at some point. I didn't watch it, but I like clicked to multiple points, and this shot of him being highlighted with holding the flowers. I forget where it was. It was somewhere around here. Here was like a very prominent shot at one point in that trailer, and I think. I don't know what that means, but yeah, and what are the odds there's like two drivers,
two shitty
after
drivers,
another?
the worst intersection of all time, the most dangerous crosswalk in history. Yeah. I feel like I don't know too much to say about it because it all just depends on whether he's in a coma, whether he's dead somehow, or whether
I don't think
he's
dead.
like, you know, not in a, like he's just
I think
really badly injured.
I think you are right, and I had that thought too of like if this is going into the final arc, that you know a good way to end it is he just ends up with no powers. I think that's pretty likely.
It would be really a cute ending if he ended up with no powers, but like still got the girl because she never cared about his powers anyway.
She cares about his spirit and his will and his willingness to improve himself and to grow and his passion and everything. And he's become a better person over the course of the show.
And it's all set up that if he didn't have powers anymore, like he doesn't need to at this point. You know,
unless the aliens or some other creatures come back
but I
or
mean
something.
like for Reagan, he has someone else. He has a new psychic. Ritsu is like there's other people around that are powerful enough to deal with most things unless it's like actual god tier things, but what's the likelihood that another one of those things is gonna you know, because the first one was a giant organization that has since been taken down. The second one was just Dimple getting out of control, and like that's not gonna happen again, you know. Mm-hmm. So I think
you're
probably right.
I think you're probably right.
It could be interesting either way, though, whether he keeps his powers.
But I think the next episode or the next couple episodes is gonna be him, like at midway through season 2, in like a dreamscape of sorts, working out his shit and then realizing that he doesn't need his powers, and then maybe like in I was gonna spoil another shonen, but I won't. Another shonen where at the end they the main character sacrifices their magic powers in order to like set things right or whatever. So by like maybe he'll have a choice to give up his magic powers, his psychic powers, and then wake up with no powers. But he'll wake up, and then he'll be able to be with Tsubomi.
Yeah,
that sounds about right to me, and I would honestly like that ending.
I think that it would be cute. Either way,
if it is, I don't even know if this is actually the final season.
Yeah, I don't know, but it might be. Anyway, please leave a like and subscribe.
Really good episode.
It was a really good episode. Bye-bye.